Thank you, Andrew. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. So I want to talk to you about a radical idea that we have in my company. It's an idea that's come alive thanks to the technology-driven world we live in today. You hear a lot about the innovation economy these days, especially at a place such as this here in Austin. And it means a lot of different things to different people. What do I mean when I say innovation economy? Well, for me, it's using innovation to drive new businesses as well as new ways of doing business. My industry, which we call retail energy, was frankly, in my opinion, slow to get on the bus toward this innovation economy. We are one of the last large industries to be disrupted, but I think it's pretty safe to say that we are all in now. Between the exciting work being done in-house and our work with some of the leading technology companies and startups of all shapes and sizes, there is absolutely no doubt in my mind that we are now here. But before we get to this radical idea, I should say we are broadcasting live on Periscope. In fact, Direct Energy is the first ever retail energy company to be on Periscope, and this is my first ever event being broadcast on Periscope. So welcome to all of you that are watching live. So back to this radical idea. Well, in the energy world that I live in, you hear a lot about clean energy technologies and how they're going to change the world that we all live in, whether it's the power of the sun, batteries, biofuels, ocean energy, and on and on. And some are already here to some extent, and some are on their way. And some are probably still decades away, but they're all great ideas that I do believe will truly change the world someday. But what about today? Is there something that people already have today, or could have today, that doesn't require them to put something in their yard or on their roof, or change where their energy comes from? Is there something that we could do today that could make a difference today? At Direct Energy, we believe there is. We believe that we can help people engage in their own energy consumption and empower them with the tools and resources to use less energy. And that is the solution that could be available to literally hundreds of millions of people across North America today. So let's just turn to who is Direct Energy. And yes, you did hear correctly. We are an energy company that wants to help you use less energy. We're North America's largest energy and energy services company. We've over 5,500, over 6,000 employees, and we serve around 5 million customers. We provide gas and electricity to customers of all sizes, homes and businesses, in deregulated states in the United States and in Canada. In other words, those states or parts of states or provinces where you can choose your gas or electricity supplier like you can your telephone or your cell phone service. We also have a services line of business where we have thousands of technicians, installers, electricians, and plumbers fixing, maintaining, or installing your HVAC, your plumbing, or your electrical needs. And we operate under actually a number of different brands that collectively makes us one of, if not the largest, home services company in the country. And for the longest time, we've had a vision in our company to make a difference in people's lives, making a difference in the lives of our customers. Well, that can be difficult when you're selling something that you can't see, you can't feel it, you can't touch it, you can't hear it. Unless something's gone wrong, you can't smell it. And you're not going to get very far by trying to be the energy company that makes electricity lovable. So what could we do that makes our offer visible and meaningful for our customers? And for parts of our business, we knew that we are making a difference. If it was in the middle of the winter and freezing in Boston, we'd be there to take care of the furnace. If it was over 100 degrees in Houston in the summer, again, we'd be there to make sure that the AC was working if it failed to work. And if you wanted to generate your own energy from your roof, our solar installers would be there to help you make a difference. But what about the millions of customers, homes and businesses that we provide electricity and the core electricity and natural gas supply to? Customers who aren't in need of an appliance or equipment repair. Well, somewhere along the way, we realized there was a huge untapped prize that was, in fact, very meaningful for our customers, helping them to use less energy. Yes, we are the energy company that wants to see our customers use less energy. In fact, starting this year, we've been running ads on TV, on radio, and billboards, commercials all around the state with the message that you can see on the slide, helping you to buy less of what we sell. Too many of us, me included, have believed or used to believe that there is nothing we can do about our consumption. It's too hard, it's too complicated, or it won't make a difference. And I totally disagree. A few years ago, we had a pilot where we sent our customers text messages daily, every day, that told them how much energy they consumed. And there were two things about this pilot that was different from the way all of the rest of us get our energy bill today. First, it was not only in kilowatt hours. Nobody understands, not many people understand kilowatt hours. Instead, it was in dollars and cents. So today was a $5 day, it was a $4 day, it was a $7 day, or whatever it was. And so it was, first of all, relatable. Everybody understands dollars and cents. And the second is that it was as close to real time as possible. When all of us get our utility bill, it's for what we consumed up to or beyond 30 days ago. Well, I don't know about you, but I can barely remember what I was doing yesterday, never mind 30 days ago. And these text messages that we were sending were for today. Today was a $4 day. Today was a $7 day. And I remember what I did today. And so it was both relatable and timely. And on the back of that very simple daily text message, we saw that those customers in that pilot lowered their consumption without any other assistance or information or resources that we could have provided. They lowered their consumption by, on average, 18%. That, to us, was a very powerful insight and told us that there really is value in helping people use less energy. And in a world where we are bombarded daily to buy more, to spend more, to eat more, we think it's refreshing that we are helping our customers actually use less. Consider this: if all of our Direct Energy's 1.5 to 2 million power customers across North America used 15% less energy, the reduced energy consumption is the equivalent of the energy generated by one typical or an average 500 megawatt coal plant running at a specific capacity factor. If we saw the same decrease across every home, so forget about businesses, in deregulated states in the United States, where customers can actually choose their power supplier from companies like Direct Energy or someone else, the reduction is equal to around 11 coal plants. And if we applied, again, this same reduction to every home in the United States, including those states that have not restructured their markets, where customers cannot currently choose their energy supplier, that reduction is the equivalent of the generation produced by around 80 of these average coal plants. So if your first question was, does this matter? I believe at an individual level it does, and I believe it absolutely makes a difference more broadly. What about the second question that might be on some of your minds? Why on earth would an energy company that supplies power and gas to millions of homes and businesses be promoting energy reduction so aggressively? Well, the reality is direct energy exists in competitive markets. In other words, where our customers are able to choose to be served by us or by someone else. And if we don't provide them with value that they understand and appreciate, they get to vote with their feet and go to someone else. And so building a long-term relationship with our customers where we're able to offer meaningful value is the key to our success. And that single piece of insight turns a traditional energy company that I think we used to describe ourselves, it turns our business model on its head. To do any of this, we knew we needed to have a fundamentally different dialogue and conversation with our customers. We knew we had to provide products our customers wanted, they had to be engaging, and they had to be inspiring. We couldn't ask our customers to go on this journey with us without changing a few things. In order to empower our customers to use less, we had to change the relationship that they individually had with their own energy consumption. We had to take energy from being something that people thought about once a month or not at all because it was paid through their direct deposit to something they actually wanted to engage in every day. And the single biggest enabler of this change, of course, is technology. Technology has made people and things easier to connect with and engage, but it's also unlocked tremendous consumer empowerment through knowledge. Timely and relatable knowledge is power. And if you can provide it in engaging ways, I think it can be even more powerful. Take a look at this. This is a thermostat from the 1950s. I'm sure most of you have seen one of these, or may still have one. Thermostat technology really remained pretty unchanged over the last 50 or more years, or at least unengaging, until Nest came along. Matt Rogers from Nest has often said that they were trying to find the most boring thing in your house and make it exciting. Well, congratulations, Matt. I think they did a bang-up job. In fact, such a great job that when Direct Energy started to think about how we could engage our customers, the first people we turned to was, in fact, Nest. And our partnership with Nest got off to an amazing start. We began by offering our Comfort and Control plan, which is energy service bundled with a Nest thermostat in Alberta, in Texas, and throughout the United States, or other parts of the United States, and the results have been fantastic. According to Nest, customers that use a Nest thermostat save, on average, 10 to 12% on their heating bills and 15% on their cooling bills. Just by giving them a view into the thermostat, they lowered their consumption. And all of a sudden, our vision at Direct Energy didn't seem so radical after all. And so we're very, very pleased with what we saw with our customers who've installed a Nest thermostat. And then we went off to find our version of the most boring thing in a customer's home. I bet most of you don't read your energy or utility bill. You look at the amount on the bottom and you've got no idea why it adds up to what it adds up to, and probably more importantly, what you could do about it. And of course, it's for a period that starts well over 30 days ago. And again, who remembers what you were doing 30 days ago? This boring old bill is worse than boring. It is a lost opportunity to make positive change. We wanted to empower our customers so they could know more and use less. And so we decided that we had to start with the bill. To help our customers reduce their consumption, we had to revolutionize the experience they had of us. And so we worked with another startup, a company called Grid4C, to help build the algorithms that allowed us to disaggregate your energy bill. Working with them and our own in-house team, we were able to create what we call Direct Your Energy. And the name indeed says it all. We want our customers to be able to direct their own energy. And we don't call it a bill, we call it a customer experience, because it is so much more than just a bill. And Grid4C, on a tangent, is just one of the many startups we've worked with and continue to work with. We're increasingly embedded in the startup community. We've worked with the large tech companies, from the Googles and the Samsungs to smaller startups like Panoramic Power, to literally entrepreneurs working from their basement. In fact, one of the leads on Direct Your Energy, Liz Mayberry, was a founder of an energy startup that we bought called Bounce Energy. Liz is giving a startup boot camp tomorrow for anyone thinking about wanting to get started on their own. At Direct Energy, Liz and her team took something that started out as a wishful thinking graphic and brought it to life. We wanted to create an experience that educates and inspires our customers. What you're seeing here are multiple screenshots of various pages on the Direct Your Energy site. And clearly this is not your average boring old utility bill. We're able to show you how your bill is trending by day versus last month, how your bill breaks down by appliance, and how it compares to your peers. And we wanted the look and feel of it to resemble the experience you have elsewhere with other companies in your online world, so that it's understandable and intuitive. Right now, Direct Your Energy is only available in Texas, but for all of our customers, hundreds of thousands of customers in Texas, and we're hoping to roll it out in other states across the United States. But let's just take a quick look at some of these pages. When you log in to Direct Your Energy, you'll see a dashboard with a high-level view of your home's total energy performance. The overview shows customers where their current bill is trending today versus last month, so that they can budget accordingly, which is the real-time aspect of what we're talking about. And the first thing you'll notice is that it's all in dollars. Again, it's all in dollars and cents, which everyone understands. The chart on the left shows you the days in the billing cycle versus last month and how that's trending. And the chart on the top right shows the total bill forecast for this month versus last month. Again, this is an experience that many of you will see and relate to from say, your cell phone experience. And what you can see here is that the bill looks like it's trending 11% higher than last month. You're able to see a 7-day outlook based on your local weather and how that will impact your energy bill. And as you'll see, we're always looking for ways for what you can actually still do about it before the month is over, which is the empowerment part. And this is just the beginning. The heart of Direct Your Energy is actually our usage breakdown. When we began our journey, we created this concept called the bill of the future, and it was pretty aspirational. And it looked a lot like this. It was a graphic. And the aspiration quickly became, when we talked to people, why can't we do this? Which became, we want it now. And I am very pleased to say that we do have it now for all of our customers in Texas. So here you're able to see consumption across your entire home at the appliance level. In other words, in dollars and cents, how much of your bill comes from the AC, from the dishwasher, the water heater, and so on. And we are the first to market with this type of in-depth functionality. No other retail energy company has built in-house such a comprehensive customer experience with this level of accurate and granular information. On the left, the outer ring shows you what the bill looked like last month. So you can tell easily whether you're spending more or less in one area of your home than another. And in this case, it looks like there's a problem with the water heater. And there's the action at the bottom of the page. Your water heater may need repair, and here's a number for your local plumbing company. owned by Direct Energy. If you knew this was an option, why would you ever settle for a boring electric bill? If I go back to the overall experience, the top middle page shows you your usage any way you want to see it. For example, with a pretty easy to understand calendar view with pretty intuitive color coding, and usage alerts telling you when something doesn't look right. A big driver of behavioral change comes from peer comparison, which is a big component of the theory behind social media. And the same is true for energy. The screen on the bottom right shows you your appliances compared to your peers. And again, it's flagging for those of you that can see that there's a problem with the water heater. Across the rest of your life, these comparisons are often the stimulus to action. But what if your house is significantly larger than your neighbors? What if you live on a street with an apartment building? What if you're in an apartment building and your neighbors are in single-family homes? Well, it's not an apples-to-apples comparison. And that's why we have a home profile tab on the back right. Just like the world of online dating, the more you customize your profile, the better the search results. And in this case, the more you're able to complete a pretty basic home profile, the more accurate the peer comparison is going to be. Clearly a very powerful tool. For energy companies, when it's hot in Texas in the summer months, that means more revenue for them as everyone cranks up their AC. But that also means our customers get hit pretty hard directly in their pockets. So to help our customers during these times and to further reinforce our commitment to helping our customers use less, we developed a program we call Reduce Your Use Rewards. We wanted to find a way to reward our customers all over Texas who reduce their use during what we call peak events, at times when energy supply is threatened due to high consumption. In Texas, we work with the Electric Reliability Council of Texas, ERCOT, to help scale energy use when demand is particularly high and when power supplies are tight. When ERCOT issues a conservation warning or an emergency alert, we communicate with our customers through all means we have to seek them to voluntarily participate in reducing their electricity use. And those that do receive a 5% credit off their monthly electric bill. This past summer, we were able to offer our customers over $100,000 in rewards for those customers that participated in these programs. So what else? Well, we've tapped into this, we say we've tapped into the innovation economy to help our customers manage their energy relationship, but we're not stopping there. We've partnered with the University of Houston for a first-of-its-kind competition. The University of Houston Direct Energy Efficiency Innovation Challenge. It has a goal as big as its title. 7 teams from across a number of different university faculties are competing to design a house that can be made for under $80,000 and has monthly utility bills that add up to no more than 25 bucks. Affordable and energy efficient housing. Not only can we drive reduced consumption for existing customers, but we are trying to do our part to ensure that energy efficiency and reduced consumption is a possibility for everybody. When we landed on our vision to transform the way people engage in their own energy, we decided to go on the road and show people, customers, stakeholders, entrepreneurs, regulators, politicians, anyone that we could find, a vision for this world of tomorrow. And so we built a mobile exhibit that showcased all the technology that allowed you to control different things in your home or your business. Technology that exists today, we call it connected home or the Internet of Things. And we wanted to show for people, provide an experience that people could see, that they could touch, they could feel, and experience when we said we wanted to empower people around their energy consumption. So if you haven't had a chance to look at it, It's actually 2-minute walk from the building we're in today. And the centerpiece of that entire exhibit was what we call that bill of the future, a bill like the one that I described earlier, with technology linked to each appliance, where you could understand how much that appliance was consuming in dollars and cents, and through your mobile phone, turn things on or off or up or down. And the response was outstanding. Everywhere we went, throughout North America, people would say, when will we see that bill of the future? And I am pleased to say that we've now arrived at that future. So let me just conclude. We don't want retail energy to be business as usual. We can't continue with business as usual. I think everybody here yesterday and today and tomorrow knows it, and it's why you're all here. Direct Energy has proven that if you engage customers and empower them with tools and resources to use less, they will use less. I believe the retail energy industry's worked pretty hard over the last couple of years to initiate and respond to the disruption that is now happening in our space. And it's a disruption that needed to happen, and I believe that what we have now is an increasing ability to help our customers see immediate benefit from making choices to take control of their energy in ways that they haven't ever imagined before. I believe the impact of the energy economy on energy and the potential that it unlocks cannot be overstated. We have changed and will continue to change. No matter what the future holds, we want to harness our energy expertise to make a positive difference for each of our customers and in the world around all of us. Thank you for listening. Thank you.